What is up, y'all, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today we're going to be talking about some pretty damning evidence here. So we're of course going to be breaking down the new developments surrounding the EDP 445 case, the Cupcake Chronicles, if you will, because apparently just weeks after his pretty shitty apology video, Gideon has released kind of a tease for his upcoming video where he confronts EDP in public, I think like at his dialysis center or something, and he's caught up in a sting operation from the looks of it, just like he was 2 years ago. And let's go ahead and hop into that. So Twitter is going absolutely nuts today, just with all sorts of comments about EDP, and his next victim, he's a groomer, he's back at it, all sorts of shit, right? The internet was blowing up about it. I do want to point out that these are allegations. Technically nothing has been, 100% confirmed, but kind of like I mentioned in the intro, there's some pretty damning evidence, and let's just say it's not looking good for your boy EDP. Let's just put it at that.
This is not a fucking joke, man.
I'm just seldom at a loss for words. 2 years ago you were caught
kiss my ass
in 4K trying to meet a 13-year-old. And
I'm not talking to you. He's talking to
really,
you.
My nigga, this is bullshit, man, that y'all pulling right now.
So the first point I want to make, it's kind of going to be echoing what everybody's already said already, but I still feel it's worth noting. He slipped up twice before this already, and there's been absolutely zero legal action taking place. Like, why is it that child predators like this, amidst all the damning evidence, might I add, why are they able to still roam the streets, after fucking up now 3 times, right? This ain't baseball, me boy. No peanuts and Cracker Jack for the troll, man. Like, I just don't understand it, man. Like, at some point, we need to wisen up and just be like, yeah, these people need to be taken care of. Like, it's actually pretty wild, too, to consider the fact that his really shitty apology video came out just weeks ago. Remember that video that was apparently 2 years in the making? It took 2 years to come out with this video. For me, that was a really shitty apology video, like even back then looking at it, because my initial thought with it was, why did it take him 2 years, over 2 years actually, to come out with this? And not only that, but he mentions how he wants to take full responsibility, full accountability for his actions. And I never once heard anything about this guy getting like professional help, seeking therapy. Nothing like that. And then of course now fast forward just a month after this shitty video comes out, he's back at it, grooming more little kids. Like, it's so crazy. Just 1 month later, nah, dude, my dude's trying to break the world record, the go to prison world record. My dude just hit a backwards long jump across a 16-year-old's DMs and is heading straight to prison, man, because I can't imagine that he's gonna walk away from this one unscathed, right? Think about it, 3 times is he going to? I really hope not. I just can't imagine he would, but we'll of course have to see. And what's pretty wild too is that this Gideon development comes out just days after one of EDP's alleged victims came out with her side of the story, a young girl named Kayla, who's like 16 years old. She came out and basically exposed a ton of the shit that EDP was doing with her, and throughout her entire video she supplies it with pretty legit looking screenshots, voice recordings. It is just looking really bad for EDP. I'll of course roll a segment from that video as well.
Hello, my name is Kayla and I am unfortunately EDP's victim. I am 16, I'm turning 17, and EDP first started talking to me when I was 15. He messaged me first and I told him my age and he didn't block me. I didn't really know who he was. I remember seeing him back in like 2021, but all I knew was that he was caught in a predator catch before. I didn't really know that he was friends with Tyler, the creator, or any of these other people. There's actual messages of me telling my age to him several times, and there's voice messages of other victims that he groomed.
I mean, regardless of the situation, Kayla, I don't give a fuck. Like, she's like, oh, I'm gonna ruin your life. Well, if you think that you can ruin that bitch any more than what it's already been ruined, you go right the fuck ahead. Be my fucking guest, bitch. As a matter of fact, motherfucker, I'll get front row tickets to see this fucking shit, dude. You know what I mean? It's like, I really don't give a shit anymore. You know what I mean?
You guys are probably gonna be like, oh, Kayla, why are you agreeing with him? Well, the thing is, I had to, so that he wouldn't get mad at me. He threatened me from the beginning. Like, I was scared for my life at this point. I still am a little bit. He sent me nudes several times. He sent me videos of him nutting. He even suggested of being on call with me and me seeing him nut. He had a fantasy of taking my virginity.
Go figure. The Funny Bird app will always have just crazy takes. So there's a lot of people that believe that this video is being disingenuous, and personally, I don't think that. I mean, the screenshots themselves look very genuine. She's got literal voice recordings of him saying her name, so I mean, it's really honestly not looking good for him. And I mean, the stuff that she's detailing out in that video are just so disgusting, man. Like, I have sisters that are that age, and so to kind of think about it from a point of view like that makes my stomach turn, honestly. Like, it's honestly just so disgusting. And again, I get that these are allegations, but to me, this video, this account, really just kind of solidifies it, man. I can't imagine this is being faked. Because, like, think about it. Like, what does she really have to gain from it? Like, if she wanted the clout, if she wanted the attention, she could have came out and revealed this long time ago, like while the Cupcake Chronicles were first developing, right? But she waited. Now and then, of course, Gideon comes out with this piece coming out here pretty soon. It's just the timing couldn't be more perfect, and I honestly really just hope that this is the final straw here, that he finally gets locked up. Because, I mean, in all honesty, man, like, it's actually pretty scary thinking about some of the details here. I mean, in the Gideon video, they catch this man red-handed, and he's like, oh, kiss my ass, just clearly no remorse with this guy, right? Like, he does not feel guilty, doesn't feel bad, doesn't feel disgusting at all for the shit he's doing, right? And that's just further proved in the video with Kayla, where he's like, oh, come ruin my life even more. I'd love to fucking see you, bitch. It's like, this man is hit absolute rock bottom. He is not afraid to risk it all at this point. And to me, that is honestly, like, the scariest part about all of this, man. He's fucked up so bad at this point where, honestly, I'd feel in his mind, he's like, how can it possibly get any worse? And that's why he's going to just keep acting this way unless something is done to take care of him, get him off the streets. Well, yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the whole recent development for this case. There's one more thing that I wanted to talk about, sort of related. I mean, not really, but kind of. There are reports all over Twitter that are supposedly from pretty reputable sources. I can't confirm nor deny this, that basically say EDP's head's thinking about going gun shopping, if you know what I mean, that he's ready to bite the bullet, so to speak. And it's actually kind of crazy to think about, because in his apology video, he did mention several instances where he contemplated or attempted suicide. I don't know if that was just to garner sympathy from people because it was an apology video. Honestly, I don't know for sure, but honestly, with just how shitty he's made his life become, I wouldn't be too shocked if he was thinking about unaliving himself, honestly. So definitely need to watch out for that for sure, because bottom line is I would just love to see justice served. And so we'll have to definitely see how that plays out. But guys, that's basically it for the video, man. I appreciate y'all watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, rating, subscribe to the channel for more commentaries just like this. Leave a comment down below, man. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about this. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Just some of my thoughts, though. And I'd love to hear your guys' as well. But until next time, guys, this is Runter, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.